What's up, everybody? Today is a sad day, but it's gonna be productive. Season is pretty much over now. It's getting to be mid to late October, and it's about time that I get this thing ready for storage. Had a wonderful season, best one yet. Drove quite a lot, and now time to get it ready for next year. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm very excited. So first thing I'm gonna do is pull off the kit and most of the body panels: hood, bumper, fenders, rear over fenders, rear bumper. That's what I'm gonna do today. So we'll get to it now, and yeah, I'll show you guys how it looks after. Last time it's gonna be looking like this. Bittersweet moment. Step one, complete. Bumper is removed. Alright, so as you can see, the whole kit is off. Side skirts, front fenders, rear over fenders, front and rear bumper, and my hood's off as well. Plan for the winter is to pull the motor, tub the front, fix some of the rust on the inside of the, well, try and fix all the rust in the car, but I'm focusing on the inside of the frame rails on the front. And I want to cut these more, my rear quarters. I want to cut more because when I cut them, I didn't know anything, and I kind of just cut them for 15s because that's what I was running, the Sealies. And now these I want to have a little bit better fitment, so I'm going to go a little lower and seal these up, fix the rust there, riv nut it. I'm going to do a fuel cell in the rear and exhaust. But yeah, there's a lot to do this winter. But we'll get there. All right, guys, so I just got finished swapping the front wheels to the just some random ones I had, and pulled the passenger seat out as well as the back seats. Put them up there in the corner, you can't see. I'm just doing that because I want to get everything out of the car before I start ripping everything apart. I think my plan's going to be to first get the car in there. I got to cut the fuel lines, figure out which one's my feed and return, and then pull the tank out, which is going to be pretty simple because I've done it already once. What's up, everybody? So I just got the car turned around. Today, more than likely, is going to be the last time it runs for the rest of 2023. Kind of sad, kind of exciting. I'm going to drop the gas tank today. Get that over with. I still need to take off the taillights and the rear garnish and stuff, but if I can just drop the tank tonight, that'll be. All right, so trying to figure out which one's my feed, which one's my return. So both the fuel lines coming out of the gas tank, I put the Gatorade bottles on, so I know whichever one fills up more is going to be the feed. And then I have these return ones, whichever one I labeled which one I cut, so it's pretty self-explanatory. But this is hopefully a quick and easy way of doing it. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. All right, so there was no return, but I guess that kind of makes sense because the feed's not going all the way through. But obviously you can tell which one is the feed because this is full and that one's empty. So this one is the feed. So I'm going to disconnect this one first, make sure it's labeled. When I cut them, I put duct tape on one of them and didn't put duct tape on the other one. So whichever one that is, I know goes with the other one, if that makes sense. So just label both of them before you cut them. Or label on both sides. Say this is a tube. Label here, cut in the middle, just so you know that they go together. All right, so lines marked and cut. Wiring is now cut. That's my fuel pump wiring, now cut. And batteries unhooked and everything is ready to go. I'm just gonna unbolt the tank now and drop it down slowly. If you guys don't know how to do that, check out my video from last. I think it's part of the revival playlist when I dropped the tank after the fire. So take a look at that to learn how to drop the tank if you don't know how. And you guys are trying to do this at home. Pretty easy. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And there we have it. Gas tank is dropped, as you can see. Quick and easy. Once I figured out how to, once I learned how to do it, it's so easy to do now. Like I said, if you guys don't know how to do it, just watch my video. I go in pretty good depth of how to do it. So pretty simple, pretty easy. Put this to the side and put the car back on the ground, and that's gonna be it for today. Hey guys, what's up? So now it's time to start cutting. I don't know, I'm not nervous or anything. I'm excited more than anything for this. Gonna start with the trunk, take the battery out, maybe take my taillights off and start cutting. So all I gotta do is take all this stuff out and then get to it. So let's do that. Okay, so there's a couple reasons why I'm cutting all this out. Number one, this is spray foam and leads me to believe that it's separating here where it's seam welded, like all here, not so much up here, but I think this is all separated. So gross, first of all. Second of all, I want to make it a little cleaner. Third, the whole gas tank situation, putting in a fuel cell might as well make it look real cool. So I'm not just cutting this out, but I'm going to cut the whole rear out and see, at least to the rails, and then kind of see what I have to work with. So that's what we'll do. All right, so I'm using this saw and I'm going to cut around the little spare tire section first just to see what I have to work with, starting from that hole there, and then go from there. So I cut down here first just to see, like, you can really see how rotted it is there. And then I cut around here and I broke the saw, so I pulled it out a little bit of the shed, and I'm just going to grab the grinder and get at it. All right, so as you can see here, got it out. And just as I suspected, pretty gross along here, so I'm going to grind down this. I mean, I'll see how bad it is, really, and then we'll kind of go from there, because it looks like it's coming on the second layer here. There's a bit of rust, but it could just be there where it's attached, because it's a pretty solid piece for what it is. But yeah, what I'll do now is I'm gonna go around to the subframe here and just go cut down along here and just kind of box it. So that's what we're doing now. All right, so I put some cardboard up there because I don't really want all the dust and stuff to go into the car. But as you can see, I'm making my way around. There's a little bit more I want to do. I think I'm going to use the grinder for the rest of it. I've been using the grinder and the saw because I fixed it. And then, yeah, so I just got to get this part, this section here, and then I'm going to go right to the edge. Pretty much all the way around, so, yeah. All right, so I got it pretty much to the edge here. I noticed that it's not really attached all that well. I don't know if that's just because my car's pretty gross, but yeah. So it's like that on both sides here too. Like, so what I'm gonna do is grind it down and then just stitch weld along. I kinda don't really want to, like, up here I'm not too worried about getting right to the rail because I don't need to. So I might just like clean up this edge and make it look nice, and then yeah. All right, so call me quits for the night. Cut around where I need to. I'm gonna grind down a little bit more on either side, get it to where I need it to be, and then yeah, go from there. I'm kind of winging it, as you guys can probably tell, but you know what? It should work out, hopefully. All right, guys, I'm headed to an interview at a new dealership. Hopefully things go well. Nothing wrong with the Hyundai dealership. Absolutely love the guys there. It's just ready for a change. But there was a good deal in the local 240 group chat. Had to pick it up. So after the interview, I guess we're going to be going to St. John. So yeah. Well, Canadian Tire first. You'll see. All right, so at Canadian Tire. And as you can see, this is what we're here for. It's kind of beat up though. I don't know. But yeah, this kind of gives away what we're going to get. There's literally an open hole on the bottom of the box here, and then that side's like ripped open too, so I hope it has everything. I asked if they had any more in the back or anything, and they didn't. I just hope nothing's missing. We'll see if it is. They got a good return policy. But yeah, so now comes the adventure of getting, you guys know what I'm going to get. You just don't know what it is specifically, so I don't know, I might keep it a secret. I think that'll be a secret for next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking forward to get started and head out to St. John tonight. So keep an eye out for the next video. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.